They say student grooming and the personality development plays a pivotal role in changing the holistic approach and the overall character of a student. Hello and welcome to Campus Cover, and I'm your host Zia Shakir. Today with me is joining Mr. Ashish Mittal. He is Chief Human Resource Officer, CHRO Educational Group Hyderabad. Interestingly, he is also featured in Asia's top 100 powerful leaders in human resource as well as Forbes India Top 50 HR. Mr. Mittal, I heartily welcome you to this show, Campus Cover.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Mr. Mittal, I have a straightforward question for you. Since you landed in Mansoor University, how was your oral experience? I mean, how did you find this campus overall?
So I found the campus extremely vibrant, and I can see a lot of changes. And I would say, right starting from the food, I can see a huge improvement. The quality of food is very good, and I see a lot of students who are actively participating in a lot of seminars, conferences. For example, yesterday I had a session with students, and they're bubbling up with so many questions, and they had so many doubts which they want to clarify, which shows that they have an eagerness to learn. So I think as industry experts, as industry leaders, it's our responsibility to share them, groom that talent.
True.
That's one of the aspects, and I can also see how the university is building up their upcoming new canteen facilities and the new campus housing for the faculty members and the staff, and the gym facilities which you have here. And I think basically you have all the required opportunities which are required by a student. So if a student makes use of his time, he or she can definitely flourish in his or her career.
Since you carry a plethora of global experience in terms of human resource and the management, talking about that, how do you motivate students when you talk about the personality development? That plays an important role, right?
Absolutely. So I would say today's students are actually street smart students. They don't need external motivation, just that maybe a few glimpses of how actually the stories of a lot of successful leaders and some of the mistakes which the leaders have made. So I was sharing yesterday a couple of examples on emotional intelligence and the mistakes committed by very senior global recognized leaders. I'm not going to point out the names, so that actually they can understand that how soft skills play an extremely important and a crucial part throughout their lives, including it's not only about professional life but also personal lives. So I think it's my duty is to just wake them up and shake them up, and giving a few real life examples, situations, so that they try to understand that how this personality skills, how the soft skills can actually make or break their career. And as also mentioning, soft skills are no longer soft. They're actually hard of the core skills because they have a huge impact on the entire personality.
Yeah, soft skill is no longer soft. That's what he mentioned. Do you find overall in terms of the Mansoor University students, did you find them encouraging, motivated?
So coming straight to the point, one of the questions which really impressed me, there's one girl student, I can't recollect her name, and she mentioned, after the entire session was over, Ashish, how do I build up my personal brand? These kind of questions I normally get from metros, the top 5 colleges. I was shocked to hear that question coming up, and I said, let's have a round of applause for this particular student for asking this question. So I would say the quality of questions which came forward were alarming. That showed that they're really serious about their career. They really want to learn a lot. So they were asking about in terms of what would be the major challenges in a corporate world when they face. Because we all know theoretical knowledge, that's just theory, but ultimately what matters is practical. Just like the new education policy, which not only talk about concepts, but how do I practically apply that concept in a day-to-day world is something which is required. So a lot of students were asking on the practical application of skills, because they'll be tested based upon the practical application and not based on theoretical application, what they study in the universities and colleges. So they were very serious and had a very high quality of questions, which are something very, I felt extremely happy that such kind of questions coming up, and because that makes the day of the speaker actually. When I see an audience which is completely engaged, and most of them were not even blinking for the session for the 1 hour. So that was really good.
Which is true, practicality is something which plays an important role in shaping the student's mind and the vision in future. Mr. Mittal, what would be your last and the final message for those who are watching you right now, and how would you motivate the students who are watching you at the campus?
So I would say to all the students that each and every one of you has the right talent. You are a leader. Please do not waste your time, and I would say always believe in lifelong learning. Thirdly, do not pass on the parcel, do not push on the blame to your parents, to your faculty, or when you join companies to your reporting managers. You are responsible for your own growth. Please understand. You have to invest time in upgrading your skills and upgrading your knowledge, networking. So once you focus on these three areas, you will be a well-grounded professional from all angles.
You said believing in lifelonging learning and upskill yourself, get it motivated, and get some insights with this powerful conversation. Again, I thank Mr. Mittal for your insights, valuable insights, and for this valuable information.
Sure. Thank you so much
for joining this conversation.
Thank you. My pleasure, and I wish all the students all the very best.
So, dear viewers, this was the insightful and an exclusive talk with Mr. Ashish Mittal, who again I would like to look forward to.